everyone, it's your girl Layla. Welcome back to my channel.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go.
So I decided today that I would try to put some makeup on, which I did. I tried to make it a little bit more like springtimey and just more cheerful because I feel like I've kind of been a little bit down lately. I think that we all have. So I had plans today. I was, gonna get up early, go for a run with my dog, but it's actually snowing right now. Not surprising. It's only like the 3rd of April today, so it's gonna snow. There's a blizzard right now. I'm not going for a run in a blizzard, but that's what I was gonna do today. I was gonna try to like uplift myself by doing something that I like doing, but I'm doing another thing I really like doing, which is filming for you guys. So in today's video, I really just wanted to talk about how I've been feeling lately and how this pandemic has affected me being a frontline worker. So I know a lot of you guys want to try to like escape the whole coronavirus pandemic thing and you just want to go on YouTube to just be entertained by other things, and I totally understand that. I have other videos that don't talk about the virus. I have vlogs on my channel on a playlist where you guys can see me just, road tripping and that sort of thing before the pandemic happened. And yeah, I just have other content on my channel if you guys don't want to watch this specific type of content. I just felt like I wanted to do this video to talk to you guys about how I've been feeling. It's good to kind of update each other, check on your friends right now. No one's really checked on me, to be honest with you. I've been working nonstop and my friends have been at home, but they haven't really, they haven't really asked me or messaged me to see if I'm okay, which is kind of a little bit concerning. But I understand that people have lives, but right now you're not working. Some of my friends in the healthcare field have actually checked on me and I've messaged them, they've messaged me back, just randomly talking about, the pandemic, and what we're dealing with. So this is a message to you guys that are watching this video. If you're at home, if you're quarantined right now, if you haven't checked on your friends, say hi, send them a message, ask how they're doing, because maybe they're down, maybe they're sad, maybe they're depressed right now because they're stuck in their house too. So pause this video, go on your phone, check on your friends, okay? By the way, if you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click the subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about how my life has been impacted by this whole pandemic. As you guys probably already know, I did a night shift routine not too long ago about it. I work in healthcare, and this whole pandemic situation has evolved like crazy in the past, has been 3 weeks now. It feels like it's been months. Honestly, to me, it feels like it's been months. I haven't taken any time off. I've just been working this whole entire time. The government has put out the whole social distancing thing, the whole like staying at home movement and all of that stuff. I've been working throughout this whole thing. I've been doing night shifts, I've been doing day shifts, I've been doing evening shifts, and the shift in this whole thing through the past 3 weeks that I can see from people panicking to get tested, people panicking to get back into the country before they shut down the airports, and then, trying to get tested for the coronavirus, and then people just being scared and not going to the hospital. It's been crazy. I can't really talk too much about my job because I don't want to put that online, but I can tell you guys how I'm feeling when I go to work every day. So they have implemented different things to make sure that we as healthcare workers are healthy, and that we're not sick, taking care of sick people and, spreading the coronavirus that way or spreading any kind of illnesses. We are always checked at the entrance of my building. We're temperature checked, as well as they make us fill out a form, and it has like, have you been out of the country? Have you experienced like sore throats, cough, etc. Like it's like a paper that goes over your symptoms. They do temperature checks every time we go into the building. We also have to clean our hands and be very diligent with that. And I feel like I have been washing my hands hundreds of times per shift, and I have always been the type of person that has been a germaphobe. I know some people find that a little bit crazy that I work in a hospital and I'm a germaphobe, but I've always just taken things to the very next level. Like I've always just been very good at cleaning my hands. I've been very good at cleaning anything that I touch or that's like common areas, I guess. So I would always like heavy wipe everything beginning of my shift, and at the end of my shift when the next person comes in to take over, I just like cleaning everything. You know, I clean keyboards, phones, just like around the desk areas and stuff like that. Every time I leave work, I'm always constantly cleaning my phone, cavi wiping my phone. I cavi wipe my shoes, I cavi wipe my bag. Not all in that order, but you guys know what I mean. Like I am just a very germaphobic type person. I always just clean everything and I just like being clean. So this whole situation has just ramped up to the next level. Like I'm constantly washing my hands. I feel like my hands are so dry right now, even though they're not really dry right now. But I've been going through lotion and hand sanitizer like it's nobody's business. I guess that is sort of fear motivated because I am scared to bring something home from work. And that is like the scariest thing. Is like I don't have any kids, as you guys know. My mom also works in healthcare, but she's not exactly like front line in the middle of it. She works with children, she works with babies. I'm just scared that I'm gonna bring something home, and that's like the scariest thing is that. And I'm very, very careful. Like I take my scrubs off at the door. I don't bring my shoes in the house. I've always been like that, and my mom has always been like that too. Like she always takes her scrubs off in her laundry room, which is like right when we come in the door pretty much. So we do that. We don't ever take our shoes in the house or anything like that. So we've always been like that, and we've always been paranoid and just like extra clean because we both are healthcare workers and we don't want to get the rest of our family sick. And our pets, of course, because you know, it's not really clear whether or not pets can get sick from the coronavirus, but there's been like tests and like 2 dogs in China have tested positive or something like that. So it's a little bit scary because dogs and stuff are not really like the cleanest creatures ever. They'll lick the floor and stuff like that and not think twice about it. But yeah, I'm just scared of just bringing something home. That's what terrifies me the most about this whole thing. I see my coworkers and I see how they're affected by this too, and how some of them have been self-quarantining throughout this, because any second we feel sick, any second we feel like we're getting a sore throat or even just like a cold, we can't go to work for, is it like 10 to 14 days or something like that. So I've seen my coworkers kind of go down one by one, and I'm just scared that I'm going to be next, and the fear of the unknown is a real thing. And then being stuck at home on my days off and I'm not able to go to the mountains, go do stuff I love, even though the weather right now isn't exactly ideal for being outside. It's something that I like having the option to do. I like having the freedom to leave my house and just escape for a while, go to the mountains, and just like I always talk about in my videos that I love hiking, I love going to the mountains, I love just escaping the city and the busyness of the city, even though right now it's not busy and there's no traffic when I go to work in the morning or when I go to work in the evening or anything like that. There's been no traffic, but like you guys know what I mean. I just like escaping the city. I just like escaping reality for a second, and not being able to do that is a little bit draining on my mental health a little bit. So being stuck in the house is just not fun. And you guys that are actually stuck in your house and that are being quarantined at the moment for whatever reason, if you guys are not working right now, if you guys are, you know, are actually sick and you are stuck in your house, it's very draining on your mental health. And I'm trying to figure out like a balance, you know, of like what I can do to keep myself sane on my days off work. Work has kind of always been somewhat draining for me because my schedule is a little bit crazy. Like I do days and nights, but I work a bunch of shifts together, and then by the end of that I'm just so tired and I just want to like rest. I also feel like going to the gym has also been an escape for me, and when I can't go out to the mountains, when the weather sucks and it's the middle of winter and it's -20, I go to the gym to escape. And now that I can't do that, I just feel like I'm just very, I don't know, just stressed out and like confined to my house sort of thing on my days off. And I also don't like going out in public right now. I don't like doing anything like besides going to the drive-thru. I'm okay with going to the drive-thru, getting a coffee and stuff, just minimal contact with the outside world when I'm not at work is like probably the best thing, because like I said earlier, I'm scared of bringing stuff home with me. I'm scared that I'm gonna go grocery shopping and I'm like a silent carrier for COVID. I know we get checked. I know we get checked every single day when I'm at work, but the scary part is that a lot of people just don't feel any symptoms, and there's no vaccines, so it's not like the flu where, you know, I can get vaccinated for the flu and I'm not like a silent carrier of the flu every year. Yeah, it's just been difficult, and that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm just a little bit stressed out. I can't do the stuff that I would normally do to de-stress at the end of a hard work day. And I know that a lot of people in the medical profession, and that a lot of people that I work with and stuff like that, it's just good to like talk to them and see where they're at too, because they're probably feeling the same way as me, right? So I definitely talk to people that understand and like get me. So that's been helping, but it's, at the end of the day, it's still really scary. And I did this makeup look today, right? And it kind of reminds me of like a Caribbean sunset, and it just makes me miss traveling. So that's another thing that I just want to do by the end of the year. I just want to be like traveling and just not be worried about this whole thing. So that's how I've been feeling lately. Make sure you guys check on your friends, okay? Because like I'm about to message my friends after this video and check on them. That is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, hopefully. And then if you guys ever want to talk or anything like that, leave a comment down below or like message me on Instagram or something like that. I'll reply, I promise. So that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.